Hello everyone, welcome to Wild Writing in the Time of Corona. Today's workshop, which is, would you believe, number 171, is an ordinary workshop. I'm going to give you 6 prompts, suggest that you write 6 things that come into your head from those prompts, and then try and put together a poem which I'd suggest is at least 4 lines long and tries to use at least 4 of the words or phrases that you've thought of initially. Then, if you want, you can give it a title. There's no suggestion about how you write this, whether you use rhyme or whether you use free verse, nor about the perspective. But I'm thinking that today's list may give you a sort of narrative, so you may wish to tell a story through it. So here's today's list. So the first is A Sign of Autumn, because as I'm doing this, it's I think there's a feel of autumn in the air. A Sign of Autumn. The second is A Difficult Job. A difficult job. The third is A Daily Task. A daily task. The fourth is A Young Person Leaving Home. Young person leaving home. The fifth is a very general one, A Shape. And the sixth is A Colour. A colour. I'll just run through those again. A Sign of Autumn, A Difficult Job, A Daily Task, A Young Person Leaving Home, A Shape, and A Colour. Right, now what I'm going to suggest we do at this point is we have a little pause and you write yours and then you restart the video and you can hear mine. So I'm going to say, if you have your pen, always have a pen, and your paper or your computer or whatever, then you start. So ready, start. Okay, so well done, and I hope you enjoyed writing that. I'll tell you my list and then I'll read you my poem. So The Sign of Autumn was a chill in the air, as I think I mentioned. A difficult job was being a miner, a lead miner, a long time ago. Daily task was to wash oneself. A young person leaving home was, I imagined, a young girl going into service. A shape was an arch, and a colour was a very deep pink. And I decided to go back in time a little bit and try and create something that's not so much a narrative, really, it's more a bit of a picture of a time. And I've called this Boltburn, which is a place I don't know, but I'm going to try and get to know. Into Boltburn mine, their dad would go before first light with the 2 lads in tow. Caps pulled down tight against the autumn wind, heads down, no talk, no final glance behind. This little village held them tight with its busyness of trains, of mines, of dark and light. Their tiny cottage a welcoming room to return to when the level seemed like their tomb. Mary, their eldest, softly spoken, always smiled. She'd be leaving soon, into service, no longer a child. Her last night, glimpsing her father washing by the fire, his alabaster skin, his stooping frame, muscles tense like wire. Going outside, she felt the autumn wind blow chill, caught rook-up chimney fumes blowing down the hill. The last of the sun lit the edge of Rimney Law, and as she knew it was goodbye, she waited a little more. As you could probably tell, I wrote that poem in rhyming couplets, which wasn't my intention at the start. It just seemed to happen that way. but I hope that it didn't have necessarily the kind of that rhyming couplets can sometimes have, because I altered the rhythm of some of the lines. But as a little, as I say, not so much a narrative, just a kind of a little vignette, a little picture. I quite like it, and I very much look forward to reading what you have come up with, and I'll see you again in a couple of days for another workshop. Until then, you take care and enjoy your writing. Bye-bye.